Especially I was in the Indian Army. I was serving the nation as a commissioned officer. I was selected for the Indian Armed Forces. In Army, I was really happy. It was like adventurous. Thanks to Indian Army. I made a promise, Krishna, I will come, but I am not coming. So I said, full stop to this material life. Krishna, I am coming to you.
So, how do you feel? What do you feel in your heart doing this service? What is your goal in life? What do you want to achieve in life? What is Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's mission in life?
Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is Pakka, 100%, 1000% Prabhupada.
You recently met Bhageshwar Sarkar.
Yes.
When did you meet him and how was your interaction with him?
He has got a lot of respect for ISKCON and he has got a lot of respect for His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And as soon as I met, he said, आपके गुरुदेव का दर्शन हमने किया, उनसे बहुत प्रेरणा भी लिया. And he was he reminded me of Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj.
There are so many brahmacharis who has joined society. Now, the brahmachari should aspire for sannyas ashram. It should be like this. Because in our culture, once you wear this pure saffron, it should not be removed. It is said that sharir ke saath tumhara lal kapda utarna chahiye. Because that's our culture. So what inspiration would you like to give to all these brahmacharis? So Hare Krishna everybody. It is my great pleasure and honor to have His Holiness Bhakti Karunamaya Vanamali Swami Maharaj with us. Bhakti Karunamaya Vanamali Maharaj is a very dear disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And a lot of things which we are going to discuss with you, Maharaj. Thank you so much for coming on our program, Iṣṭa Goṣṭhī. We are starting our podcast with you. And it is my great pleasure and honor to have, because we have been good friends for so many years. You know me, I know you, and because we come from the same place, Thane, and we had a good relationship. And starting this event with you is my pleasure, Maharaj. So welcome to our Iṣṭa Goṣṭhī podcast.
Hare Krishna, Braj Sundar Prabhu, and Hare Krishna to all the wonderful viewers. And very, very happy to be here with Braj Sundar Prabhu in this wonderful Iṣṭa Goṣṭhī podcast series, and looking forward for more spiritual enlightenment from this wonderful podcast. So same here, I'm very happy to be with you. Yes, we come from Mumbai and there are many wonderful memories to be shared, and also I'm happy to see you coming out as a wonderful personality, doing wonderful service for Srila Prabhupada and ISKCON. Great, wonderful service. Yes, so happy to be with you.
So Maharaj, I am very inspired by people who are, who serve the country in the form of their military services. So when I heard that you have spent around 7-8 years in the army, that really inspired me. So how was the experience, Maharaj, and what transformed in a life that you took to Krishna consciousness, gave up that, because that life also is a life dedicated to the nation, and there are a lot of facilities one gets when you're serving the nation, and it's a great pride actually. So what made you come here?
The Indian Armed Forces, and especially I was in the Indian Army. I was serving the nation as a commissioned officer.
Which year was this?
It should be somewhere 89 to 96. After my graduation, I wrote many examinations for the banks, for IIM, for management, for combined different service examination. So combined different service examination, they came out with a result saying that I've cleared my written, so I have my medical and other 7 days interview test and everything in Mysore. So I cleared that also. Then I was selected for the Indian Armed Forces.
Wow.
And there was 18 months training in Dehradun, Indian Military Academy.
How was the training? Intense training?
The training really helped me to shape my life better.
Discipline. I understand military life is discipline life.
So, since I am from Mumbai, in Mumbai, the tendency as a young boy is to challenge the authority, and somehow, for me, I developed the habit of going anywhere and everywhere. I go late. I know the school starts at 7 o'clock. I get up by say 5 o'clock, 5:30. And 6:30 I should move, but I say, okay, thoda aur padhai karte hain. Let me read more and leave by 5, say around 6:55 I rush, reach school by 7:10 I'm late. It became my habit for years. So when I joined the military academy, the first day PT at 6:30, I reach exactly at 6:33. Then I still remember the Havaldar from Madras regiment. He told me, cadet, सामने दे पेड़ 50 मीटर छू गया, late. फिर से late. At least 3 times he made me run. Then he told me, start rolling. मतलब गुलाटी मारो. So first day I was late, second day I was late, third day I was late, fourth day till today. 6:30. If it is the reporting time, I'm there by 6:28. And that day till today, if the Mangalarti is at 4:30, I'm there at 4:29. Or if it is at 5 o'clock, I'm at, like I say.
Yes.
So
I can see that in your sadhana and your spiritual life.
Yeah, I thank that about that. Even today, if I'm getting little late, my whole back's pain, there's a chill in my body. That was a kind of discipline Pragada was given. And also I had
what are other trainings you underwent?
Like I said, young boy, from argue or we'd like to give our opinion to seniors. So the first time my senior gave me an service, he said that it was evening time. So my senior said, okay, get me some biscuits. I said, sir, biscuits might have been over by now. I think by now the biscuit should be over. He said, in army that's a saying, who told you to start rolling? So they drilled into me, if a senior is giving an instruction or an order, just don't give opinions, just say yes sir and work on it.
That is actually our life in spirituality. Krishna consciousness.
Yeah, follow. Yes. So I find the discipline in the armed forces means that to be at the right place, in the right time, in the right dress. And discipline in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's army or the spiritual army or Prabhupada army also means to be at the right place, at the right time, in the right dress, in the right mood. The right mood is that means to be humble, tolerant, give respect. We may not get respect, so not to much worry about that. So spiritual discipline is one step ahead. But thanks to Indian Army.
You're happy there doing this?
In army, I was really happy. It was like adventurous. That age, like I'm say around 20 years old, and the body was full of energy, running around, getting punishment. It is full fun, adventure, and it's fun.
So what I understand that before joining army, you met devotees already, right?
Yes. So 89, 88, I had been to Radha Rasbihari temple. So I met Rasraj Prabhu, Musul Madhav Prabhu, Kapila Prabhu. They are on youth preaching in Mumbai. So they have been very kind to me.
So you have met devotees before, then you came. So now I want to understand from you how I understand you only served for 7 years.
Yes.
Because you wanted to join Krishna consciousness full time.
Yes.
What happened?
Okay. Okay. So what I will like to say is, when I came to ISKCON first time, that was, I will say, I was in third year BSc Physics. I was going from Samaya College. So I will tell you frankly, maybe I never said this anywhere else before. You know, the day I came, before I just came to take darshan of Radha Ras Bihari, I just went to Juhu. So it's like this, like born and brought up in Mumbai, Chembur, from 69. Say childhood was in the schools, and I had a very nice time with friends and everything. That's all that. But suddenly, when I came to the college, the whole life, many things started happening. In family, many ups and downs happened. Nothing very drastic, but still I was getting affected, and things were not happening the way I wanted. And I was kind of not so happy. And I had got this, what do you call, study leaves. You know, sometimes we study and we get little, bahut pad liya, we want to relax. You know, we say, Yukta Har Viharasa, so recreation. So I thought I should go somewhere else. So I thought, let me go to Juhu. But believe me, at that time, there are many things going on in my life. For some reason, I was not happy. I was frustrated. Things were not happening the way I want. And family-wise also, friendship-wise also. And I thought, let me put an end to my life. So I thought, okay, let me go to Juhu. So when I went to Juhu beach, I just touched the water. Believe it or not, I thought I will just walk into the water, just nobody will. Yeah. So it's something like Jal Samadhi.
Jal suicide.
So, but as soon as I touched the water, then I remembered, flashback, 8 years before that, when I was in 7th standard. Now I'm in 5th standard. There was a friend called Dinesh Patkar. So my school and my house, it's straight 1 kilometer straight road, Chambur Naka and Coastal Town. So on Mondays, what we do, 1 o'clock the school gets over. So we 4 or 5 of us talk. So we talk what we did last Sunday. So the time passes and we reach our destination. 1 kilometer takes say 15 minutes. So we walk and talk. So he said, hey, in Juhu, there is a nice temple. I said, what's big about, what's nice about temples? You break coconut and bring the put coins and come. And take some, some coconut prasad and come. So he said, no. It's an amazing temple. I said, what amazing? The Christians, the foreigners, they are praying. I said, foreigners, how can they pray? They do like this. Not only this, but they are dancing also. When a temple mein koi dance karta hai, do people dance in temple? No, they break coconut, put coins and come. And foreigners are there. And they are also dancing and worshipping. It had an impact, but that was when I was in 7th standard. I did not dare to go to Juhu till I was in 15th. So when this happened, there is a temple where, foreigners dance, and it's an amazing place. So I asked, where is this Hare Krishna temple? Chandan Theatre. The time I reached, it was 4:15 and 4 o'clock, the door opened. Believe it or not, the road is tar black, and Raspberry temple, it's like white marble. So in those days, I used to see science fiction movies like Star Trek, Star Wars, Fireball, etc. I said, wow, this is a spaceship. So I started walking, and believe it or not, 4 o'clock, the Prabhupada Kirtan started. There was a small bookstore near the gate, and they used to switch on the cassette, and the tune used to go Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I said, wow, this sound is also out of the world. I climbed, 4:15 sharp, 3 conch shells blew. I said, wow, this is also out of the world. And first time in my life I heard 3 conch shells blowing, and it was mind blowing. And someone, I think after 5 minutes, somebody said, there is youth program, why don't you come? And after the youth program, believe it or not, they gave me a ticket, small token. We are 7 or 8 of us. But with this ticket, you can go to Govinda restaurant. Believe it or not, Govinda restaurant today it's 600 rupees, and unlimited puris, unlimited kheer, unlimited gulab jamun. I said, wow. And they said, and he said, with this ticket, you can. And then he said, while going, this happens every Saturday. Can you come? I said, make you a food. But now the real thing, I need not tell anyone before. The thing was, when I came to the temple, conch blew, I prayed to Krishna. I said, Krishna, I'm going to put end to my life, but there were many things happening. I said that, please help me with my studies. There was a little tension. Not that I was bad, but I wanted all my friends. They were engineers. They went cleared IIT. They went to USA, and so I was feeling little. मेरा ध्यान रखना. तो मैं बोला भगवान मेरा ध्यान रखना. I promised. As it is, I am going to give my life, but if you take care of me, I promise I will give my life to you.
Wow.
And believe it or not, I did well in my graduation, and I cleared IIM. I think there was a call from IIM Calcutta also, but before that, CDS got cleared. Then I remembered, I promised to Krishna that I will give my life to you. But I said that, Krishna ko kya pata hoga? Kisne promise kiya hoga? So I tried to, Krishna did his job. But I thought Krishna will be gaya hoga, itne logon ko dekha hoga. So I thought, and it was very exciting, Then
you have some of the pictures with you?
Old pictures are there. My sisters, my father.
Is in the army uniform?
Yes, army uniform and everything.
I'll be happy to see one.
Yes, I will definitely show it. I will have to do little. I'll tell my elder sister to send it on. Yeah. So what exactly happened was, now I knew that I made a promise to Krishna, and I thought that Krishna must have forgotten also. So my army, I joined as a commissioned officer, like second lieutenant, and everything is going on smoothly. And I thought, wow, Krishna has done his job, but I am yet to give my,
You used to always remember that promise?
I used to remember, and I used to feel that Krishna must have forgotten. So I thought, okay, let me carry on. But what happened? 89, 92, my mother went into coma. So it was affecting me that I am in army and best of the facilities are available. But still, I used to come from army to wherever I was. I was in Indore or Mao. Mao is near Indore and Ahmedabad. So I used to come to see my mother for 10 days. She is not getting up from the bed. It was affecting 92, 93, 94, 95. 95, it seems, another interesting thing. My sister got married. For some reason, because of my army commitments, I was not able to attend her marriage. My younger sister got married. I was not able to attend my younger sister marriage. And my engagement was done. And for some reason, I did not get leave, so I was not able to. So the engagement went on.
Your engagement?
Yeah.
Achha.
The girl, the two families, I think they changed. But I think that girl used to call me.
You know this, right?
I never saw, physically I never met her, but she used to call me and I sometimes used to talk. 95 December or 96 January, it is called, we call it an exercise in army. Because it's winter and our area of responsibility is Bhuj, Pakistan border. So if the enemy has to attack, what will be that strategy, and how can we protect our country? And if our battalion has to take information from the Pakistan, the enemies, how can I maneuver myself and go deep into them, take their information and come back? So all this we practice. So once that got over, I think we were coming back from Bhuj to Ahmedabad. So we were I was driving a Jonga. Jonga means like a jeep. For some reason, I was super excited. I was driving the Jonga fast, 90, 95, and touching 100. Some reason, I don't know what happened. What happened? Maybe it was monotonous, straight road. Maybe I slightly, dozed or something. And by the time I opened my eyes, I think I saw some boats and some people were coming. To avoid that, I applied brake and I don't know what happened. The whole jeep skid and it turned topsy-turvy, upside down, and the whole direction changed. ऐसे जा रहा था 180 degrees. So after
how many of them were in the jeep?
We are 6 of us. So after everything stopped, I just said, and the one to my left, he was not coming out because everybody came out. They had some scratch. I thought he will also come out. Then we dragged him out. Then he was not responding. There was another major coming from the other side. He saw the chaos. He said, "Let's go to the Bhuj military hospital." The doctor there, he said, this person came as a dead body. It affected me and was feeling bad. I said, "Krishna, if you wanted to take someone, you should have taken me. I have no family. I don't know. मेरा आगे कोई नहीं, पीछे कोई नहीं. Nobody. And, I don't have such responsibilities." Because for 45 minutes we were discussing, and this Jawan was saying, "Abhi mein for 10 days I'm going to leave. I'll be meeting my wife. I'll meet my children. I bought this dress for this." So I was feeling very bad that this has happened. Then I didn't tell anything to my parents or when the would be, but I made my mind. The first thing I will do is I will break this engagement. So it was a big thing. Obviously, girl side, everybody was shocked. My father was also. Then many things I said. First thing, father, just break it. I knew what I'm going to do. I was feeling bad that here I am going to set up a family life, and I'm responsible for breaking the family. So I was feeling guilty at the same time. I think at the same time I was thinking, I'm not able to help my mother. Only Krishna can help her. And at the same time I'm also remembering, I made a promise, Krishna will come, but I'm not coming. So I said, full stop to this material life. Krishna, I'm coming to you. So I did. Yeah. So this girl, I did not tell her I'm doing this, but I sent the message to my father, and so I did not see this girl physically, but I did not. I met her, spoke. So it was broken. But in the heart of the heart, I knew what I'm going to do. But I did not tell it to any of my colleagues in Ahmedabad or army friends, because in army it's easy. If we say something, they said, "Don't worry, officer, मैं सुना जाओ शाम को थोड़ा 2-3." Then they will change the mind. I said, nothing doing. So this was somewhere in January, and I think because of this is there are a lot of trials were happening. Why did this happen? And many hearings were happening. Again, it went on till June. Then my battalion commander, he felt that send him for 10 days to leave, so that his mind will become fresh. So then, as soon as I came for 10 days leave, First thing, I met my mother. I played obeisance. I said, "Mother, maybe this is the last time I'm going to see you." Then I went to Tirupati Balaji. Balaji, Balaji में एक अंग प्रदक्षिण होता है. 2 o'clock we take dip in Varaha Kunda and we let कपड़े में अंग प्रदक्षिण रोलिंग करना है. रोलिंग करना तो आर्मी में था. So I was in rolling karna was not a difficult task. So I used to roll and we used to get the first darshan. So for 3 days I did, and I was praying Balaji from 3 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock in the please give me the clarity in life. मुझे करना क्या है? This accident happened. My mother is sick, and I made a promise that I will become full time. This marriage thing is also so like a burden. Tell me, give me a clear cut direction. Nothing is happening. Second day, third day, fourth day. Then after 3 days, I said, please help me. And I came from Balaji. Another 4-5 days, I stayed with my mother, father, and my elder sister. Then I said, it's time for me to go back to battalion, Ahmedabad. So now, my mother, I just touched my mother's lotus feet and put my head. I said, Mother, I'm not going to see you again. And I also remember when I was in college and I came with a japmala, my mother was happy to see me with a japmala. Like you look good. Why don't you become a sannyasi? I said, sannyasi.
Your mother predicted this.
And I said, in the mind I was saying my mother.
So this was before going to
military. It was 89. It was in 89.
Before going to military.
Yeah. As a college student.
You were chanting also?
Yeah. I was chanting 1-2 rounds.
And
my mother saw the japmala. She said, wow, you become a sannyasi.
You fulfilled her desire.
Yeah. So, but when she said, you become a sannyasi, I was thinking, my dream is to, make money and have 1 house, 2 house, 1 bangla, 2 bangla, 3 bangla, 4 bangla, and so on. I said, why did you say that? I was saying, because, my mother, she has a black spot in the tongue. It is said that if anyone with a black spot in the tongue and whatever they say comes true. I said, why did you say so? But then I said, Mother, you wanted me to become a sannyasi. I'm taking your blessings. I will not come back.
Amazing.
So
thank you so much.
So my father, he doesn't know what's going to happen. My sister, I just said, I sat in the train. Chennai, the train is starting and going towards Ahmedabad. My mind is willing. Should I join the battalion, or should I just run away, put an end to my material life? So people are coming, talking, I'm smiling, everything, but in the mind I'm in a turmoil. 1 o'clock in the night, the train reached Ankleshwar.
Mm-hmm.
I could not take the burden anymore. I said, first thing, I will just step down from the train, let the train go. Mm-hmm. After 10 minutes, the train left. As soon as the train left, wow, I felt as if a big load is taken off from my life. And I said, immediately I took a ticket for Mumbai. And by 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, I reached Juhu. And my old friends, they remember they used to come and say, and they gave me shelter. Iṣṭa Goṣṭhī Prabhu, Mukul Madhav Prabhu, Kapila Prabhu. And that's how I went.
That's your joint.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that promise I made to Krishna. Krishna said, yes, please help me. He helped me with my exams and career. I thought Krishna must have forgotten. But Krishna, and somehow I came back.
I was outside Radharaj Vihari, and I used to come with my friends and we used to go to Juhu Beach.
Yes.
And they used to force me to go to temple. And I used to preach to them. Are you mad? Mandir jaake kiska bhala hua? I used to tell them standing outside Radharaj Vihari's gate. I used to tell them, I have to preach ulta. I think Radharaj Vihari heard this. And he said, tell it to Andara.
Yeah, Radharaj Vihari is very powerful. So you see, aapko ulta, aapko seedha kar diya.
And I was in theatre industry.
Yes, you told me.
For 3 years I was a theatre actor. So I used to like narrating movies. In 10 minutes में पूरा movie खत्म कर दूँगा. And I used to like doing that. And probably I'm not glorifying any movies anymore, but I'm glorifying Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yes.
But it was rather raspberry actually. I agree with you that he's
very
very
powerful.
mysterious.
Yeah.
Very mysterious deity.
Yeah. He listens to not only our words but our mind also.
I can tell you something, Maharaj. Once I landed up 2 o'clock in the night in Radharasberry temple. I was very hungry. And I was thinking कि यहाँ पर 2 बजे और कौन खाने देगा? रात को 2 बजे पुजारी डिपार्टमेंट का पुजारी is walking with full plate प्रसाद. इसलिए प्रसाद मेरे रूम में था, मेरे को किसी को रखने जाना से मुझे प्रसाद मेरे को मिल सकता है.
Very good. Yeah.
In the night, 2 o'clock, Maharaj, I ate full meal prasad.
Yeah. Raspberry is very sensitive. आपने जो बोला वो किसी को भूखा नहीं रखता है.
Oh.
Yeah. उनके रास्पबेरी के सुबह 7 बजे से लेकर रात को I think amazing. Amazing. So and not your interest to talk or give review or talk about the movies. It's channelized in such a way that you have started with ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya. Great.
Yeah, it is. Actually, the credit goes to Radharasberry because I received instructions from Krishna Maharaj and my spiritual master.
Yes.
And so I used to pray to Radharasberry. Because Radharasberry did everything. I don't take any credit. So yeah, very amazing, Maharaj. I'm so amazed how the divine interaction in you and Radharasberry. It's amazing. So Maharaj, now your journey as a preacher, you're a traveling preacher, and how do you find? I mean, after that decision of yours, and now you're transforming lives of so many people, inspiring so many people. I know that you have such a good congregation in Mumbai, and you have helped and transformed so many people. So, how do you feel? What do you feel in your heart doing this service? And what is your goal in life? What do you want to achieve in life?
I still remember that when I went, it was Rasraj Prabhu, Mukund Madhav Prabhu, Kapila Prabhu. They were the pioneer of youth preaching in that time. Then, when I came back in '96, then I knew that it is Krishna consciousness, the youth preaching, which helped me. And I said, if I want to do something for the world, I can help by helping the youth of this world. So my goal is to make the youth of the world come close to Krishna and experience the real happiness. And even while I was in army, believe it or not, every day was adventurous. Running around, horse riding, cycling, swimming, and it was adventurous. But in the night when I slept, I used to remember those days of raspberry which I spent. I didn't have money, but I used to come, get up early, sometimes clean the temple. It was so giving me so much happiness. Then I remember, then I used to feel if there is real happiness, this real happiness is with raspberry or with Krishna. The adventure is there, money is there, power is there, people are giving respect is there, but still that real inner happiness only Krishna can give. When I came as a full time, then I said, I want to give this real inner happiness which Krishna has got to every youth of India or every youth of this world. And with this, I started helping youth, congregation in this way.
I know you have inspired so many people. I mean, I can't actually count. You have been inspiring so many youths have been in touch with you for so many years now. So many families, they are so devoted and they follow your instructions.
What about all these things like we do as you are doing in the mood of a service as a servant, in the mood of a servant, and the credit goes to Srila Prabhupada, credit goes to the spiritual master. But
I want to know about your interaction with Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj is himself such a. I would like to, if you ask me, I'll say that he was the greatest ambassador of Bhagavad Dharma. So, because his life was meant for propagating the Bhagavad Dharma all across the globe, and he traveled vigorously. And amazing personality, a sadhu who, such sadhus are very, very rare, whose whole mission of life is for spreading the culture of Bhagavad Dharma. So Maharaj, you are meeting with him, and your decision, what were those moments? You're meeting with Maharaj, and I'd like to know about what instructions has he given you?
His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was very kind to me. I remember as a college boy in 89-90, I used to see, maybe have a glimpse like Sridhar Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and other sannyasis and Maharaj. So I remember like a very powerful personality, full of enthusiasm, zeal, and spiritually very, very potent. So I used to see sometimes chanting, and say Har Babu, and we used to, as a boy, we also say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So it was, those were the glimpses. But 96, when I joined, 97, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj came to forgive Diksha. So I was supposed to be interviewed. So I was feeling there was a kind of a fear, because interview means I used to feel interview, they will ask what I did and what. So I thought he may ask where is my certificate and where did I come from and how did I reach here. And if he comes to know that I put an abrupt end to my army life, which is not a recommended way of doing this. So he may reject me, he may say, we cannot stay in this town. What will happen? So I still remember, I just paid obeisances. He was sitting in a small office, and myself and another devotee, Mahidhar Prabhu, we paid obeisances. Then he said, yeah, they are full-time devotees, it's okay, they can come sit in the Diksha. I said, wow, he has accepted me unconditionally. I promise I'll give my life unconditionally to my Gurudev. That was the thing. And Gurudev was always kind to me. Somehow he felt that I was kind of a very enthusiastic person. And he said,
what was Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's mission in as per you? He had a lot of service. He did a lot of services to Srila Prabhupada. But as per you, I want to understand your perspective. What is Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's mission in life?
Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is pakka 100%, 200%, 1000% Prabhupada man. His whole life mission is just to please Srila Prabhupada, fulfill Prabhupada's instructions, fulfill Prabhupada's desires, and whatever Prabhupada's unfulfilled, whatever is there, that's what is life of Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Book distribution pleases Prabhupada, that is life of Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Studying Prabhupada books is pleases Prabhupada, that is the life of Gopal Krishna Swami Maharaj. Have temples in Delhi, that is the mission of Gopal Krishna Swami Maharaj. And to preach the educated youth of India, so that is the mission of Gopal Krishna Swami. He is 1000% Prabhupada. That is the saying, जीवन से के साथ जीवन के बाद, जीवन से पहले जीवन के साथ और जीवन के बाद. Before even coming to this material world, he is following Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada appears after Janmashtami, Navami, so he appears exactly after on Ekadashi day. Right from birth, he is following Prabhupada. And the day he met Prabhupada in that is 31st May 1968, Canada, he did the first service of Prabhupada. And he met Srila Prabhupada June 1st, 1968 in Canada. Till that time, till 5th of May 2024, Dehradun, serving Prabhupada has been his mission. He did, and I was, that he really did it, and he made a statement. In my 50 years or 50 plus years service in ISKCON, I never took one step outside ISKCON. That speaks about his integrity, love, dedication to Srila Prabhupada and Srila Prabhupada.
Maharaj, if one thing, I mean, there are so many things of Maharaj which inspires all of us. One thing of Krishna Goṣṭhī Maharaj which has really, transformed your heart and said that, "Mujhe bhi aise hi banna."
I see that for Srila Prabhupada, he is ready to take all kind of pain. I'll just quote two incidents very quickly. Like it is somewhere around 2018, after our Mira Road temple, one of our devotee daughter, the Aduna, Nityanand Madhav Prabhu, he is an industrialist, and he said he has got many acres of land in Palghar, which is 40 kilometers from Mira Road. And he said, I want to give this to ISKCON. So one fine day, I remember around 4 o'clock, we all said we will go to Palghar. So it's around 2 hours drive. And as Palghar comes, the last stretch of the road is very rough. We are getting a lot of jerks, we are getting nice, good massage. I believe it or not, it was horrible for me. And I was maybe 45 or mid 40s, and Gurudev must be mid 70s. But because it is Srila Prabhupada's, something is being going to be offered to Srila Prabhupada, ISKCON. He took all the pain. I was praying. Gurudev should tell, let's go back. But no, he saw the land and again came back all the way. Whereas 2024 January 22nd, the Ram Janmabhoomi inauguration was there, and there was a special letter for invitation from the Prime Minister for His Holiness Krishna Goṣṭhī Maharaj. And it is 14th of January, Radha Rasbihari's anniversary. Gurudev had come. 15th also there was a program. I think 17th or 18th, first checkup he came to Bhaktivedanta Hospital, Mira. For some reason, I had to be with Gurudev, and there was some test to be taken and checking of the heart. But Gurudev had to take rest in a very nice arrangement was made, a room. Then I was thought I will talk to Gurudev. Said Gurudev, you have got a special invitation for Ayodhya, January 22nd. And that letter has gone viral all over in social media. Gurudev, so 22nd you will be going to Ayodhya. Gurudev, I knew he will say he will not go, because I knew that if it is for Prabhupada, he will take all the trouble. If it is nothing to do with Prabhupada or PBT or ISKCON. But I was trying to see what is his response. He said, letter has come, yes. Then he said, yeah, there's still time. I will think over it. I said, Gurudev, there is a special airport made for Ayodhya. Oh, really? Airport is being made? Then I will think of going. And Gurudev, you are one of the special dignitaries, and a special letter from Prime Minister has also come. I said, yes, I'll think about it. So I knew it was January 18, 19, 20, 21st. Maybe health reason, but I knew that Gurudev did not go. Because if it is for Srila Prabhupada, definitely the temple constructions are happening, and he inspects temples like Kurukshetra temple. It's like first floor, second floor, third floor, and it's fifth floor. And it's very it's just the construction. It's very rough, and bricks are there, the cement are there.
He walks.
Yeah, he walks over, and this is going to be the altar, this is going to be the kitchen. You will see everything. It's dangerous, but all the pain you will take, because it's for Krishna and Prabhupada.
Yeah.
So I understand, if it is for Krishna and Prabhupada, he is trying to set an example, saying that the success in our spiritual life is to please Srila Prabhupada. This is what I learned from His Holiness Gopal Krishna. This is what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 13th chapter, Acharya Upasa, going close to the Acharya. For us, Prabhupada is the Acharya. Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj.
He was a prime example of how to become an unalloyed disciple of the spiritual master. These days the culture of discipline is not there. I mean, to be very frank, not just first. Disciple means discipline,
Yes.
right? And these days it's very difficult to discipline someone.
True.
But there are great examples like Gopal Krishna Maharaj, who has given their life. Every breath of his is for his Gurudev, and that should be the mood of the disciple. Right? We should carry the mood of our spiritual master in the same way. And he was an ideal example how a disciple should be. And I really want to. On personal level, Maharaj, since 2007 up till he departed, I too shared a very close relationship because of my different services with ISKCON internationally, nationally. I have been in close association, proximity with Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and I really miss him, Maharaj. I really miss him. I mean, people might say you're not his disciple, but there is something which I want to tell you. Because of my close relationship with him, Maharaj always used to consider that he initiated me. Maharaj used to consider that, and I was fine with that. And Maharaj we used to have such a relationship, very close relationship. And so I was in a meeting in Vrindavan. I was presenting something, and there were some other leaders, and there someone asked me about my spiritual master and whom are you initiated from. I said, I'm initiated from His Holiness Radha Govinda Maharaj. And Maharaj was surprised. Maharaj said to me that I thought I initiated you. I said, Maharaj, yes, you initiated my spiritual, you gave sannyas to my Guru Maharaj, and I took initiation from him. And so we are connected anyways. But Maharaj, what difference is going to make? You love me and I love you. So, and he smiled, and so that's how I reached everything. And there's so many most confidential discussions we had shared with each other. And yes, Maharaj, and he was very, very concerned about the mission, spreading the mission. And I'm sure, Maharaj, you will carry out his mission and take this further. So thank you so much for being with us, Maharaj. I have seen you as a person, seen you as I've seen you as a leader, I've seen you as an individual who helps leaders going out of the way. And I have also sought a lot of inspiration from you. Today, as we're fortunate to see you as a sannyasi. So Maharaj, before we could end our discussion, that there's so many brahmacharis who has joined society. Now, the brahmachari should aspire for sannyas ashram. It should be like this. Because in our culture, once you wear this cloth, saffron, it should not be removed. Till it is said that sharir ke saath tumhara lal kapda utarna chahiye. Because that's our culture. So what inspiration would you like to give to all these brahmacharis for taking
Thank you, Brasundar Prabhu, for bringing up this aspect. Believe it or not, I meet many youth who are in Krishna consciousness, and I meet many brahmacharis who says, now our life is for Krishna. But confidentially they come and they say that they have now struggling with Maya, illusionary energy, or lust is disturbing. What should they do? And I feel very bad when I see that brahmacharis, they came with zeal to serve Prabhupada and Krishna, and they take a step down. Or a youth who is with full zeal is coming to serve Prabhupada and Krishna, but they feel that they are not confident whether they will continue with Krishna consciousness. So
What is lacking knowledge? Why is it happening?
It is Maya. The illusionary energy is powerful. That's okay, agreed. But the good news is Krishna is more powerful. And Krishna's devotees are also very powerful. I will, with full conviction, say that I happened to listen to Swami Maharaj in Rasbihari Temple. The whole lecture was about Namacharya Das Thakur. So I understand it should be Tirubhavati.
Yes.
There is one thing he said, and I immediately took it very seriously. Very seriously. He said Namacharya Das Thakur was tested 2 times, one by Hirabai
And Maya herself.
And when Parvati Devi tested her, and Namacharya Das Thakur defeated her also, then this is the thing which I took it very seriously. He said that Parvati Devi then begged forgiveness and said, I am your disciple, Shisha disciple. Diksha may be Lord Shiva. So Shisha disciple. And Namacharya Das Thakur tells, Devi, I know you came to test me. Now, if you have tested me, but promise me, now that you are my Shiksha disciple, what test you have taken from me, I could pass it out, but in future, devotees will join ISKCON. As it is, they are struggling with lust, and you start dancing in front of them. They will give up the Krishna consciousness completely. You should not test them. Then Durga Devi says, Gurudev, you have put me in a dilemma. I am supposed to take test of every living creature. That is Krishna's order for me. And you are telling not to take test. I am in a dilemma. Then she said, okay, my dear spiritual master, I'll keep your word. If somebody says, Namacharya Das Thakur ki jai, or remembers Namacharya Das Thakur, then I will not test them. I said, wow. Believe it or not, that day I took this thing. I said, before coming to Krishna consciousness, I should say Om Namah Shivaya in the mind. Please protect me. Well, Abhi Om Namah Shivaya, in place of Om Namah Shivaya, I will say Namacharya Das Thakur, Namacharya Das Thakur. Believe it or not, I could feel the Maya Devi's attack or influence or उनका प्रभाव कम होते जा रहा है. Mind is becoming pure. That was in 97 or 98 early days of my brahmachari life. And I said that I'm going to become a brahmachari and a sannyasi. But from childhood to college days or till army days, because of till school everything was good. But Mumbai, college days, because of bad association and bad association, some bad habits, and which was really affecting me. It affected my studies and it affected what Krishna predicted. But even after becoming a brahmachari, those bad thoughts were troubling me. But when I heard this, say Namacharya Das Thakur ki jai, believe it or not, I could feel that my mind is becoming pure, my quality of chanting, my quantity of chanting increased. And I will say, any brahmachari, any youth, if they have serious problem, maybe they are very, very lusty and it's troubling them, they need not give up their ashram. They should be more determined and say Namacharya Das Thakur ki jai, Namacharya Das Thakur ki jai in the mind. They will come out from a Duratma, they can become a Mahatma. From Adam Kava, they can become Paramahansa. From a low mental consciousness, they can upgrade themselves. I'm convinced Namacharya Das Thakur is so powerful. Durga Devi, Maya Devi will not test such a person. So my advice to all the brahmacharis or young youth who want to become brahmacharis, they have problems with the Maya or lust. They should not give up, but they should practice saying Namacharya Das Thakur ki jai in the mind. My practice is like when I chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds, I chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. the lips, they utter the holy name, and the ears hear. At the same time, in the mind, I say Namaskar Dashtapati, Namaskar Dashtapati, Namaskar Dashtapati. Believe it or not, I did it, and it has helped me. And this thing I have been giving recently to many others also. Those who practice this, they say it helped them to come out of Maya. At the same time, the quality and the quantity of chanting has also improved. So, for the brahmacharis and those who are wanting to become brahmacharis, they should not get discouraged. I will tell them they should take advantage of Namacharya Thakur, the Acharya, and make their life successful and powerful, and preach around and bring glory to Srila Prabhupada.
Taking sannyas is difficult in Islam, or you went through that process?
You know the process.
No, but I just want to hear from you that so people get when they see the whole process of taking sannyas, they back off. So what is your advice that is it helpful for the whole process of taking sannyas up to reach a point? How do you explain that process?
I will like to say His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was very intelligent in making brahmachari more motivated to become a better devotee by saying that you get ready for becoming a sannyasi. So it is impetus. He knew that I'm 7 years in brahmachari ashram, and there's a phase it comes. We know so many congregations, so many youth. We become kind of a mini king. There's a word called complacent. Complacent, we take everything. Complacent is granted. Sab kuch abhi theek chal raha hai. That is the stage we can, dilute in our spiritual life. But His Holiness Gopal Krishna was very sharp. He said, "Get ready for sannyas." I said, "Wow!" Then, the sannyas thing in ISKCON is very, very. It's like a real entrance test. They really screen out inside out. It is as if Paramatma is trying to recollect all the good and the bad we have done, and maybe the Paramatma may speak through congregation devotee or so. I feel when a brahmachari becomes a sannyas candidate, this process helps him to become polished. If somebody has got a tendency to shout at the youth or congregation, immediately the complaint goes. So now the candidate has to be more polished, and so it is help. In a way, I will say that this process has feedback and sannyas taking reports from anyone and everyone, and checking the sannyas candidates and giving them tips to progress helps the sannyas candidate to become more polished. It is stringent, but it's helpful.
So last question. You recently met Bhageshwar Sarkar.
Yes.
Where did you meet him, and how was your interaction with him?
Yeah, I came to know Bhageshwar Dhirendra Shastri Maharaj. He was in Australia in Brisbane. And I also happened to be in Australia in Brisbane.
Oh.
Then I said, well, let me go and meet him. Because he is promoting Sanatana Dharma like anything. So and he has got a lot of respect for ISKCON, and he has got a lot of respect for His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And as soon as I met, he said, "Aapke Gurudev ka darshan humne kiya, unse bahut prerna bhi liya." And he was he reminded me of Gopal Krishna Maharaj. And we shared few things. And I told him कि सनातन धर्म को ऐसा फैलाना, I was I know he is already into this. मेरा सनातन धर्म तो सनातन धर्म अभी रुकेगा नहीं, हम पूरे विश्व को सनातनी बनाएंगे. And he was listening to me. मैं बोला, then I wrote a small kind of a bhajan, not a bhajan but a song. Then I said, हमको इस प्रकार से प्रचार करना है कि भगवत गीता हर एक बच्चे के हाथ में होगा और हर बच्चा भगवत गीता पढ़ेगा. Then I sang that song.
How was he as a person?
He is a person. Is a very he's a young. He's a very powerful personality, and he's got a vision and a mission, and he is broad-minded, and he wants that everybody should embrace Sanatana Dharma and take benefit of it. That he's Bhakta Ram Bhakta, and is open for ISKCON devotees. He loves ISKCON devotees, and I think he's initiating many people to his sampradaya. But he's doing his job, and he is a kind of inspiration for many youngsters.
Yes.
So it was good meeting him, and he's a genuine person.
Thank you so much, Maharaj.
Yeah.
Really great pleasure to have you on our first podcast, Iṣṭa Goṣṭhī, and I'll remember this in the coming years, and definitely we'll call you again for some more interactions. Thank you so much for your friendship, for your love, for your affection, for your care which you have given me, and for all the services you have rendered as a devotee. Being a devotee in society is, with all the deliberations coming to us, it's not easy, but still you have very positively contributed and inspired so many people. Thank you so much for all your services, and I wish you a very healthy life, Maharaj, because your presence is very, very important for all of us. So I pray to Shri Ram that you have a healthy and a long life, Maharaj, so that you can carry on the mission of your Guru. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That's wonderful for being kind, and thank you for the hospitality and love. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.